Hello, welcome to episode 22 of the Chronically Online Podcast. This is the podcast where two marketing professionals talk about geeky things and updates in the world of marketing. My name is George, and this is
James.
And the first thing we're going to chat about today is memes being used by official accounts, right? We see it all the time. This was the NHS. The NHS posted this.
You love to see it.
I love to see it. Now, is this or is this not a perfect use of this meme? So it's they don't know I'm something at a party meme, but it's the NHS saying they don't know I'm severely hydrated or
the real classic, like going back to this is like a callback to the original meme faces, but like the
rage faces,
like the depressed dude face, like the new version of it is the best way to describe it. They don't know that guy needs some water.
But isn't that like a good use of it? They did it well.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, it's still a bit silly because it's the official NHS account, and they're trying to kind of like be down with the kids or whatever.
No, I think they did it. This quite self-aware.
Yeah, it's self-aware. I think they did that right, to be honest.
Yeah, because I think this is a bit like a bullshit detector when you look at memes like this. Like you get your cringe detector will go off if it's not used correctly. Yeah. And I think they've done a good job there. Yeah, like just like jumping on a meme. And it's not their entire personality either. That'll just be once every now and then just to bring some levity, because bloody hell, if the NHS isn't used as a political football all the time, like sometimes it's just nice to have a little break, have a meme. Have a Kit Kat, you know what I mean?
It is, no, true. And if you look at this, like the spread down their feed of the NHS feed, it's lots of variety. So it's some serious medical advice, but then they got bloody Squid Game memes. Like
it's nice. It's broken up like once a week, once every couple of weeks, like just some levity in there.
Yeah, it's
self-awareness.
Good. Yeah.
Like it's good. It's part of the humanization process. So whoever's like running that account's doing it well. I mean, I'm not sure how many like reels they're posting and things like that. They could probably be doing a bit more of that. Yeah, and whether they've got video memes in that format.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. I know the thing that struck me with this though is that, the reason I'm talking about it is because I was just browsing Instagram and I thought, oh, that's a good use of the meme. Wait a minute, that's the NHS.
Yeah. Do you follow the NHS? Was that served to you via the algo?
I follow them. No, so it was a proper follow.
But you don't get their post coming up as often.
No.
So it was that occasional meme that then brought you into the page, and then you're having a look through it and things like that.
Yeah, I think so. And now that I kind of engaged or at least clicked on that post, I do see more of their meme posts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just thought, it was an example of something that is such a old institution. The NHS, bloody hell, older than a lot of companies that are around nowadays. Like, my God.
Probably countries. Yeah.
Countries, bloody hell. But they still, even an old company like that, they were able to get a social media marketing professional to propose a strategy of using memes very effectively. Yeah.
And I think it goes to show the importance of levity is an important part of strategy, because like I said, that was a gateway drug to you having the occasional look, and you might have actually digested some piece of information that actually might be useful. Hell, you could come there for a meme and learn something that saves someone's life one day. So with brands are thinking more like that in terms of this meme could be a gateway drug into what I do. Or podcasting is, or YouTube videos are, or short clips, or video memes, whatever format happens to be. A lot of brands will discount it because that might not be our message.
Sure.
But it absolutely is. So big shout out to them. Somewhat of a risk. Yep. Even though it's fairly safe meme, but also it's it could be seen as quite Reddit 4chan-y, if not done correctly.
Yeah, and I think that, let's be real, there'll be a lot of people who follow the NHS that have no idea what that meme is. They'll be like, what? Why is it like a badly drawn cartoon of a person standing in a party? Whereas if you know the meme, you go, oh, I get it. Yeah. So it is a risk.
For the girls that get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's another one here. Why so quiet? What's on your mind? And it's a bunch of Oasis imagery.
Oh, yeah, because they're back in,
with sunscreen in the middle.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a really clever way of saying, hey guys, remember to use SPF 50 when you're out in the sun. Mm-hmm. But they used the Oasis news that Oasis are going to do like a new tour or something, and they used that meme. Mm-hmm. So again, it's 4 days ago that it's quite a recent post, but it was just effective use of a meme that a lot of people might not get, but the ones who do get it, instant brand recognition. Yeah,
because I think just in terms of numbers, the first one had about 25k likes, was it?
Yeah.
That one had around 18k likes. So I'm guessing the usual kind of graphic content they post probably doesn't get in and around that much. So the numbers prove themselves in terms of bringing people in. So that was 18k, that meme, and the other one was 19k. So just in terms of likes, we don't have the view count. But it is so important for bringing in new eyes. And also, like I said, they're just sneakily putting in actual useful information. which, being at a party, drinking a lot of alcohol does dehydrate you. So actually, it kind of works.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
That's why I like it. Like, it's an actual informative medical post that they did via a meme. Like, what?
Yeah. It doesn't matter the medium, you can get across good messages. And that goes in any industry. So shouts out to the NHS for leading the way, because it's not that difficult. Well, it wasn't like, this isn't a life-changing strategy that only the biggest of brains could have figured out. This is just a social media manager was given permission to do something native. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very effective. Well, the marketing update I want to chat about today is not too recent. I think it was like a couple months ago or something. Okay.
I think it was a trend. Mercedes is the one I found. This video of a guy in a Mercedes showroom. He's doing a tour of a car, but he's being really, really over the top sexist. But that's the joke. Yeah. So it's this trend of like, the Mercedes G-Wagon is really for girlies. You can have your emotional support water cup here, and you need to slam the door because it's required. And it was it's a real kind of like boss bitch kind of like, let's be self-aware thing. Now, normally, if it wasn't done so well, people would go, oh no, it's sexist jokes, so you can't do it. But the whole point is he's smiling. It's really, really silly. It's a really well-formed script, and the comments love it. It's 6.3 million likes. God knows how many views, I haven't even checked, but 36,000 comments. And honestly, it's a very positive kind of sentiment. It's not people saying... That's
an achievement in itself, positive comment section on a large corporate.
Yes, and especially when they're doing something so risky. But let me play some of the audio. So it's giving bougie is what he's saying. So he's like very self-aware. Matches your aura.
Okay, so a little bit of the Gen Z mix taken there.
Yeah. So it's just really, really effective. And that's not the only one of those they did.
Yeah.
And I just thought, from my point of view, it's refreshing to see a brand kind of try something risky. Again, they said, you know what, let's lean into the kind of like sexist jokes.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything else like that? Or do you think that, would that kind of catch on? Or what's your thoughts?
From having started the podcast studio now, it gave me the ability to start a fresh IG account. And I started off by following a lot of brands and organizations first that were local. That made my Reels feed very curated to businesses doing lots of different trends. And what I found was, in terms of how small businesses were operating, as opposed to large corporates, was actually there is a bunch of, I call cult of personality content in there. So they are finding their office superstar in one way or another, whether that is, your classic social media person who's got all the good things planned, and the social media manager is a character in an office as its own right.
Admin reveal.
Or if it's or if it's the MD that doesn't really want to get involved, but actually slay or whatever when he actually does something or she does something. And then there's also just finding hilarious personalities, and I think the delivery of that was a good shout on them for finding their cult of personality.
Yeah.
So I think more businesses need to spend time evaluating like boots on the ground talent for that. I remember when we worked with some large corporates, we had good conversations. It was within the finance sector that we're actually kind of talking to them and going, have a look at your team. What are your team saying? Who would be good? Who's doing stuff on their own personal brands? How do you evaluate that? How do we bring them to the forefront, start using them more in campaigns and humanize from an authentic place from a large company? And now we're starting to see more brands do it. That is a formal process you need to bring into things. That is an actual step-by-step, almost talent evaluation. Before companies were starting to think of this, do you remember I had a talk like 4 years ago that talked about the rise of the in-house influencer?
Yeah.
And that was in basically every one of my presentation decks. But before this was actually a believable thing, I was like, well, put an ad out on LinkedIn for an actor or something. If you don't have someone to be in your content, or an influencer that you can partner up with in long term. But if you can find it from within, that's so much better. Yeah. Always so much better.
Yeah.
But it's an actual formalised process you should actually go through now. So Mercedes are clearly trying to find their winners, or that might be one of their local dealerships that they thought was really good, that then they moved up to the main page. So we could be giving them the credit they haven't done. But in terms of the work you need to do from a social media point of view now, finding new people is where it's at.
Yeah, it wasn't thrown together. And that process is not thrown together. It's a matter of, okay, who in the team just naturally is on social media a lot, who browses it a lot, because they're going to have the knowledge of delivery and performance. And
because it's not exactly like he was delivering that in hey, what's up guys?
No,
it was it was like intentionally normal in an abnormal script setup.
Yeah. He was smiling. You could see the smile in his face.
Yeah,
like,
and you could tell them up in a few takes.
Yeah. It was like a straight delivery, but he was also smiling a little bit like he knew, and that's why it worked.
Yeah, and I think that's something in itself, right? There's weird layers of nuance here that you actually like. You could try and be really big-brained about it and come up with a strategy, but a lot of the times that happens by itself. But just by finding the right people that are open to get stuck in. And a lot of organisations haven't started the legwork of figuring out who's willing to get stuck in. Yeah. And social media is always just to hide the social media managers coming. Like, we felt it before, right? Like, so, but if you can win people, get them on board, then good times rolling.
Yeah. So the kind of the conclusion of this little marketing update, looking at Mercedes and their attempt at a dodgy joke that worked really well, it's based on the performer. It's based on finding someone who can deliver that really well and make it not offensive, make it really funny. Because of course with this video, when it's the first joke, I go, oh wow, that's a dodgy joke, Mercedes. Then you carry on watching the next 10 seconds, you go, right.
Oh, it's ironic.
It's all ironic. It's all really self-aware. Then you watch the whole video and you go, oh wow, they've smashed that. That's a really funny video. It's not offensive. It's just silly and
I think a lot of rage comes from people that watch the first 5 seconds and don't watch till the end anyway. So if that's the type of comments you'll get where someone hasn't clearly watched the full video, then by all means. But I will say, I think and this is more of a political theorem here, that I think he could get away more with that because he's a guy.
Right, maybe.
I noticed that when we were doing stuff within my old company, when we had our female co-workers talking about stuff on podcasts, they would get way more hate comments than male counterparts.
Right.
It was really odd when, oftentimes on podcasts, you'll bring up a topic like this. We don't have Mercedes specific numbers with us, right? A male co-worker wouldn't get called out for that, but I've noticed female co-workers did when it was just like clipped out of context and we were talking about case study. That I think is something that people need to pay attention to. Okay. Because I looked back at it the other day. I was like, "Fuck, that's bad." It's really obvious because you go to one clip and there's nothing. You go to one clip, it's everything.
Yeah, and so I remember that video you're talking about. Some of those comments were just straight up insulting, like not even to be constructive.
Yeah, it was literally no need.
Yeah, it was,
at all. Yeah. Considering we've done very similar analogies, but it just came out of a different person's mouth. Yeah, and the reception was different. So yeah, there is a game that has to be played there in terms of who can do what, I guess, especially in the kind of climate we're in now, because it's even worse than it used to be when we were doing that content. So do keep in mind that the world is still the world, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, Mercedes smashed it at least.
They did. Positive note, sorry, y'all.
Yeah, no, their dude was a good, from a marketing point of view, their dude was a good delivery of the message, Yeah,
so, you can tell it was a wholesome, fun time for everyone involved.
Yes, it was. No, absolutely. Looks good as well. Just the video itself looked really well lit and colourful and everything. It looked nice.
Pristine.
Yeah, it's a Mercedes showroom. It
better be well lit.
Yeah, well, the geeky update of the episode, because we like to end every episode with something geeky, because me and James are a couple of nerds. Hot Wheels cars, which I'm not into, I'm not gonna lie, but I get it.
Everyone's into Hot Wheels.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Every time you walk past them in the toy section, I always do.
Yeah, the Batmobile. Oh.
I'm like, oh shit, has that got flames on it? That's kind of hot.
Or some new, the new Batmobile. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're still making them. Oh shit.
Does that one look like a dinosaur? Holy shit.
Well, there's this TikTok account that I found called Nature Wheels 24/7, and they just post awesome videos, close-ups of Hot Wheels cars.
I think I've seen this one as well.
Yeah, zooming down a track in a garden in slow motion with awesome noughties rock music in the background, and the cars just always bash into each other, fly over, do backflips, and they just get covered in the dirt and the sand. And that's all the account is.
Not animal as well.
Yeah,
they've done it so well. So. This is kind of like a callback to how they used to make action movies, how it used to have to be little models.
Yeah, it is. Because, that's a good point.
This back in the day, a movie would have done some kind of epic car explosion like that. So I think this is somewhat natural filmmaking here, but I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
There's been a bit of a resurgence of this kind of music lately.
Right. Okay.
I've been getting ones where it's just testosterone. Aura POV, nice. And it's just
what's the visual of
and
that?
It's literally just different cuts of awesome shit happening. So it's shark, monster truck, dragons, explosions. It's it's purposely dumb.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's and it's just like, if you see this, you go, hell yeah.
That's true. I suppose that this is the same vibe. Yeah, you're right. And that, like, if they had a different bit of music, it would be a different vibe. The fact that they got this like kind of traditional kind of like you said, testosterone rock from the noughties, it makes the Hot Wheels cars in slow motion feel more cool. And I don't know what
the music choice is just like, it's because that used to be a lot of like the unironic like anime or action edits, or like what you would use for your Call of Duty 360 no scope montage. And like that's made a comeback on. Well, it worked really well for Nature Wheels 24/7. Recommend that TikTok account. Oh, is that like a whole? Oh, it's like a core now.
Sure, yeah.
I love the second image is Optimus Prime dunking a basketball on Godzilla. Like, this is what we're talking about.
How many things do you want to combine in one image? Nice. Oh, of course, Nickelback, obviously. Dogs playing poker.
Batman gambling.
Oh, this is so dumb.
A shrimp playing guitar. Yeah, it's this one. Just like Grievous, Call of Duty, God of War.
Yeah, just generic awesome moments. Yeah, the Doom guy holding a sword.
There's monetization for this episode, but no, they're just like bangers. Like, I know it's dumb. Like, you know when you're enjoying something that you know is wrapped in irony, but you're enjoying it unironically.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm there going, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
I didn't realize I loved that song until I heard that. Like, I knew of the song. I knew of it from, like, back in the day.
That was the song you had to pretend was uncool.
Yeah.
Ironically, when you're going back, like, shit fucking hits. So I'm like,
Yeah, well, now I heard that then, like, the other day, for the first time in God knows how many years. I'm like, damn, that song slaps. Yeah. Especially against, like, Hot Wheels clips. Like, loved it. Like, and this account has bloody millions of clips. Like, it's so good.
How could you ever go wrong with that?
I don't know. Let's look at an old one. Let's see what it's like back in the day. So. Oh, he's doing like what? An unbox? Oh, that's cool.
The transition content from box to snowy mountain flip.
Yeah, I like this. Okay, so this guy has thought about his content.
Oh, this is one of those niches that I'm so annoyed I didn't think of it.
Yeah,
because if I could make a career out of making that.
Yeah, however, though, think about this. This kind of goes on to another point about social media marketing. Look at his low view count from back in the day. See?
Like, there was a lot of trial and error in this process.
Hundreds of videos with no views.
They discovered the formula.
Yeah, that's it.
TikTok is a bit like that. It does reward those who put a lot into it. It's like YouTube in that sense. Like, you'll pop off after years of effort, and it'll be one or two videos that will give you the format.
Yeah.
Then you go hard on that.
Yeah, you go, oh God, what now? Let's post more and more and more and more. Yeah.
I wonder, just out of curiosity, does he have a YouTube channel? Has he taken it from shorts to full length, and how is he evolving that media?
There's a YouTube channel linked in the description.
Here's where I give George a virus POV.
Oh yeah, it is. It's got 9 subscribers.
Okay, it's just his shorts at the minute.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so but he started the trail of like, right, the natural progression is from TikTok to YouTube channel.
Maybe. Yeah.
What is the long form version of that, George? If we were to give him a YouTube channel plan,
oh my God,
what are we telling him?
So it's like, okay, hey guys, watch me build this Hot Wheels track in my garden with me.
Yes,
and it's like a time lapse clips. It's like all the little bits of like orange track. Like, oh no, I've run out of track. What do we do? Has to go to the shop and buy more. Yeah. Whatever, maybe I'm thinking of Mr. Beast too much or something, but like I'm thinking like some crazy track with loops.
The track creations, they could go hard. The unboxings and reviews, the hauls.
Super rare cars. Oh, guys, just got this import from Japan. It's like a new Hot Wheels that's only,
You do a little Gary V in there, go to different friggin' car boot sales.
Yeah.
Like, dude, is that a limited edition Hot Wheels? Let me get that for $10.
Nice. Oh,
it's like,
my God.
This is £100. It's like, all right, $50. That's gratitude.
I want to see this like long form YouTube channel of Nature Wheels 24/7.
Yeah, so if he can find a way to if that could be a full-time gig for this guy, I'm telling you, that would be so fun, because then at the end of the video, the rewarding bit is the mad mega cut of it. So you see the full progression of it, no matter if he's getting it in a haul and then he does it down a track, or he's built a new track.
Yep.
Then we get guest stars in. This is how Clam and other YouTube channels, they bring their cars in.
Yep.
Maybe we get someone who collects Yu-Gi-Oh cards and they're skiing down some snow now with limited edition cards going.
Cool. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm thinking of like bringing in a guest director, like bringing some like Christopher Nolan or something. They get big, I don't know, like this.
He's so sick. I think as you get progressively more cinematic, that would actually be banging.
Fast 10. is like just Hot Wheels clips. Yeah, Fast and Furious 10.
It could, because I don't know why that reminds me of peak Halo 3 days. Like I'm talking the earliest YouTube that you can imagine.
Okay.
Do you remember Arby and the Chief?
No.
So
what is that?
Do you remember the Halo 3 trailer where it was all like figurines?
No, but I think,
and it was like slow motion of like a battle scene where like it was basically him fighting and all the rest of it. Like the trailer and promo for Halo 3 back in the day was unmatched.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
But it spawned a whole different series where the first version of Microsoft text to speech. Remember Microsoft Sam?
Yep.
And you could get it to make stupid noises like "Who you guys? What's up?"
Yeah.
Like that was a character called Arby and the Chief. So it was the Arbiter from Halo and Master Chief. Master Chief had the Microsoft Sam voice.
Okay.
And it was like a whole stop motion series that someone made with just these two
on YouTube.
action figures.
Yeah,
on YouTube. It was probably one of the most famous like Halo series, apart from Red vs. Blue.
Yeah, Red vs. Blue is the only one I know.
So good.
Nice.
Machinima. Shout out Machinima, bro. What are the days?
Yeah.
But I can imagine another natural progression from the Hot Wheels is then the figurine side of things. Could we then get them sick ass edits with Triple H going up against Batista in a ring with then the Hot Wheels flying overhead? It's like, I want to feel. I mean, I'm already I want to see that. I've got jorts on and a way too baggy shirt, and I'm going.
You've already got the monster can in the background, so you're
already. Woo! Oh, no. So I'm way too hyped now, and there's
that's just the monster. Right?
So you reach out to us, guy. We got good ideas for you right now.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to steal your YouTube channel idea and do it myself because that is just. So
We're going to make Nature Wheels 25/8.
Whoa, you can't stop this grind, bro. Unlimited grind.
Crazy.
But that was a side track. But yeah.
So geeky things. The topic was Hot Wheels cars, and the epic account on TikTok of Nature Wheels 24/7. Love it. More, please. Do not stop. I want to see all the kind of crazy edits.
I want to see Godzilla in there at some point, by the way.
Yeah, being dunked on by Optimus
Yeah, being
Prime.
dunked on, or just go over him like a track jump. Yeah, with the sound in it. Yeah, and then but he could be doing current movie like the new Jurassic World just came out.
Yeah.
Brother, you need to be jumping over some dinosaurs right now.
Oh man.
Oh, that would be a sick influencer switch, by the way, for them.
Yeah.
They
should have done that. Yeah. Why not? Oh, God.
Speaking of which, I followed up on one of our talking points on a previous episode about Ring cameras.
Oh, yeah.
And I found out that Ring actually do a lot of their own footage on their TikTok specifically. So it's not as much on their Instagram and stuff. But it's a lot of safe stuff. People dancing or something when they've got their takeaway or something like that, right? Yeah, I think they could definitely be doing more risky stuff with what they get sent. There's a lot of bears as well. A lot of Americans go, "Oh shit, a bear!" And then just try not to get eaten. So, but I did some detective work on that. I was like, let me see what they're actually doing. But they could definitely be doing more. But anyway, what was episode? Was that? It's like 16, 15 we talked about?
Yeah, I don't bloody know. I don't even know what episode we're on right now. Episode 22.
Who am I?
Well, that was the end of this episode. It is episode 22. Yeah, there we go. So that's the geeky thing. Hot Wheels cars, marketing update was Mercedes doing a deliberately sexist ad that is so kind of good, it's ironic and becomes funny. And memes from the NHS, which really land really well, surprisingly.
Yep.
So episode 22, we are done. If you like the sound of that and you want to get more marketing updates, more geeky things, more memes, then give this a like, a follow, subscribe, whatever it is. My name is George, and this is
James.
And we will see you next time on the Chronically Online Podcast.
Let's do it.